So this video, we're gonna talk about how to make a lazy staggered list. So first thing you want to do, create a new project. We're gonna do a compose. We're gonna do this in compose. Go to next. We'll do lazy staggered list compose. All right, click net or finish. Let that build. I'm gonna change this to project view. All right. Now that that's finished building, let's open this up. Look at the source. Okay, so let's make a new class here, content class. Um, we'll call it a staggered list item. Actually, let's just do list item. Okay, it's going to be a data class. All right, so we want to give it a height, which is going to be DP, and we'll give it a color, which is a type color. Make sure you use the Android X Compose UI for that. Import this. All right. Now that that's done, we'll go over here and let's get rid of this. Okay, so actually let's make some composable for the inside of it first. Make a new composable function and do random color box, and that takes in a list item. It's a type list item. Okay, and that is box. We'll give it a modifier. Let's import that. Give it modifier. We'll fill max width. Let's give it a height, and we'll get that from the list item. Make it a shape. We'll give it a rounded corner shape of, I don't know, about 12 dp. And then give it a background. And we'll use the color from the background. We need a lazy, staggered, let's see, let's do a vertical, staggered grid. And it can't find that, so we'll go to, let's do a little Google search. Let's look at a Medium article, and we need this, and so we'll grab that, go back to Android Studio. We'll add this to the implementation, do a sync, then we import that. And how about now? Can we get that imported? It's still the wrong one. Oh, I spelled modifier wrong. That's what I can't find. Okay. So now that that is in, let's add the columns. We're going to use stagger grid cells. We'll start with fixed ones. And let's do, let's see, how about, oops, do count. We'll set it equal to, let's just do 2 at first. What doesn't it like? Oh, gotta do the opt-in experimental. Needs that annotation there. All right, and we'll do modifier. Let's do fill max size. Give a little content padding. For the padding values, let's do 16. Oops. And then let's just see what that looks like at first. What's it complaining about? Oh, nothing for content, yeah. So let's do items. Let's see, we want which one? Let's go with we need to make these list items, so let's do that. Let's see. We'll do a map 1 to, let's say 25, and we'll return. Oops, forgot to put the map. And we'll do list item. Oops, did I do the right one? There we go. I want that one, the one I created. We'll do height equals, let's just make it random. Random. Oops. We'll grab an integer between, let's do 75 and, I don't know, 200. And we'll turn that into density pixels, and we'll give it a color. We'll give it a random color. Got to import this first though. Okay. Let's copy. Let's change the alpha to 0.85f. Okay, so we got our list items, and we're going to copy that. We'll paste it into here, and then all right, and then from there we'll use that. We'll use that composable we made right here to display these, to compose these. So we're going to pass in it, which is each list item. All right, so let's see how that looks. There we go. Looks good. We need to add some space though between each of these items. So let's stop that, and we'll add some space. We do that with arrangement. So let's do horizontal arrangement, and we'll do space by. Let's give it 8 density pixels. Let's do vertical arrangement. Let's also do this one as 8 density pixels. Let's try that again. There we go. That looks much better. All right, so we can change this here. Let's do 3 columns. See how it changes it on the emulator. We can do 4. There we go. Looks very good. We can also change this to an adaptive, make it an adaptive, but we've got to pass it the min size. So this is the minimum size of each cell. Let's do, I don't know, let's do 75 or 75 dp. There we go. So each of these cells is at least, the minimum size is at least 75. We can change that. Let's do 100. Won't recompose, probably got to run it again. There we go. So that is how you do a staggered list with Compose.